Hello everyone, Dead Seed is back. Well, let's see what we achieve this time after my abysmal run a couple of days ago, taking on that blinking waterfall giant. So, yeah, if you haven't watched it, got all the way to the end, all the way to the boss, took the boss out, and it was the dreaded explosion at the very end which finished me. So, yeah, 16 minutes in, and I was dead. So, we're going to go for it again. I'm going to come in as the Silent again, because I do like the Silent, and I'm desperate to get a really good run, with either the poison or the knifey doodads that she likes to... I'm assuming it's a she, because she's got some pack lips there, so yeah, that they like to throw. So, let's give it a go, and let's kick it on with the Silent on Slay the Spire 2. Good luck! Right, kicking things off then, let us choose a cheeky perk. We can have a rare card, we can have one of two colourless cards, or we can have a whole bunch of gold. And then we have that unplayable Eternal card. Yeah, not sure I want that. I'm going to try out a random rare card. I like a game of chance, and I bet it's going to be awful. Discard your hand and something, something, something. There we go. Didn't really look like a great one, so that was probably a wasted turn there. Not to worry. Let's have a look at our map here. There's a lot of elites on that right-hand side, but there's also a shop at the end of the right-hand side, which would make that an ideal choice. Because I haven't got a lot of money to kick things off. I'm going to go for the right, and there's a few kind of weaving routes that kind of avoid the elites if things get a little tricky, and then there is an elite right at the end, so I suppose the shop will allow me on the right-hand side to prepare for that elite, and then prepare for our boss battle. So, let's start over here. See what we got. We've got some slimes to kick things off, so let's give them a couple of knife-a-roonies. Get rid of that one. So, discard your hand, and next turn, attacks deal double damage. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And since I'm not going to be attacked here, I might give it a go. I might regret that decision, because I might end up with just blocks, in which case it's just a waste of time. There we go, see, one lousy attack. But that's okay, we can get rid of this one. Now we can give ourselves some block. And now we're ready for that slime next. Right, so no attacks my end, so I'll just go all in with attacks. And with a bit of luck, next time round, we'll sort the slime out, or not. Okay. One attack. One block. More like it. 6, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll finish him this way. Won't mess around. Done. Right, 10 damage to all enemies and a potion. And let's have a look. Deal 6 for each attack already played. Yeah, finisher might be quite good. Or deal 12 damage and the next skill you play costs 0. I mean, that'd be good if I wanted to put a bit of block on if I had some. I'm going to go for the attack option. You know me, if you've watched my videos in the past, I tend to avoid block all the way. So, yeah, it's not always beneficial, but we'll see how it works out here. Right, let's put a little cheeky attack there. One more attack. Discard your hand. Next turn attack still die. Yeah, so I'm going to do that again. With a bit of luck, we'll get a good range of attacks now. And then we can finish this little beetle off. Okay. 16. No, not quite what I was expecting. Let's give ourselves a block. There we go. 9 left. And then the beetle's mine. 4 damage for each attack. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3. Finished. Okay. 12 damage. Gain block equal to poison. And deal 13 damage. Deals 2 less for each other card in your hand. So like a finisher. Might go for the... I'm going to go for the precise cut. Let's see what happens. Right, mystery. And the mystery is fighting a vibrating lizard. So... let's deal 8 damage. We'll do the survivor just so we're protected. Get rid of that block. That leaves me with 2. And then... deal 6 damage for each attack played. So I'll essentially give 12. Here we go. Only 1 bit of health lost. I'll take it. Deal 5 damage and deals 2 damage for each other card in your hand. Or 2 less damage for each other card. So if I do that... it's one of those where I'll just use it at the very end. There we go. Nice. That worked out. There's some poison, so let's take the poison. Right, we've got Beetle and Fluffy Monster. What are we going to do? We're going to neutralize you first. Give a bit of block, and then we'll go in with the attacks, and then 9 damage. There we go. We're now smaller, but we've got 2 enemies to deal with, which will make the attacks a bit of a pain in the butt. Poison isn't impacted, which is nice. So let's go with the block. Give you some poison, and we'll strike you. I'm just going to focus on that beastie in the back there. No preference. Just because. So let's neutralize you. So 4 damage for each attack played. So let's go with most of the strikes here. We've got no blocks, which is a pain in the butt. So deal 4 damage for each attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So that leaves us with 1 beetle bug. But we took the damage there. Poison, block. I'll go another block again. Now let's give ourselves some block. We'll discard one of the strikes. No. We'll block again. Block. You only really had one, so there's going to be 4 damage. Deal 6 damage. You're not really... I'm a bit bored of this fight, if I'm honest. It's going on longer than it should have gone on for. Oh, I should have used my precise cut. Silly boy. Right. Neutralize. Block. Block. Attack. Nearly there. Poison. Can't even see the bar now. It's a bit annoying. Like, okay. There we go. Let's block an attack. There we go. About time. Right. Retain, apply 7 poison. That'll be useful because you retain that card if it's in your deck. And I like my poison. So, right, I'm going to leave that elite. I'm going to go for some of these mysteries. As I've already had an enemy mystery. Hopefully these will be some nice good ones now. I'm just going to get 54 gold. Don't want to lose any more health. Choose 1 star card to transform into Peck. 2 damage 3 times. When you draw this card, randomize its cost. Or gain 5 block and gain 5 block at the start of the next 2 turns. I'm going to go with my attack one. We'll use you. Don't think it made much difference because it was 6 attack anyway. Right, I'm going to go with a smithing. 7 poison. Put that up to 10 poison. Now for a little fight. Creepy mushroom. So he's going to spawn in something. I'm just going to poison you. Poison you. There we go. It's quite a weak enemy, but it puts lots of nasties on you. Right, let's use some block. Peck. I'm going to go with Shadow Step. Hopefully we'll get some good attacks next time round. Just to do a bit more damage. So 10 damage, just 2 less for each card. So this is the one I want to use towards the end. So let's just pummel him there. We'll use the block. We'll use the block. We'll use this one. No, I'm going to have to discard. So I will go straight in with the attack. There we go. Poison and dead. Lovely. Never explosive. Ampoule. I'm going to go with that because reducing enemy strength, especially all of them, quite useful if I get a whole bunch of bad guys. In the chest we have, every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 to all enemies. So if I use like 3 blocks, for example, then that will do a nice attack on all enemies. So yeah, that could be useful. Now, I'm going to bypass this elite, I think. Go straight with our mysteries. What do we got? Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. Lovely. So we're not going that way. We're going to go this way. Please don't be an enemy. Oh, there we go. Look. Classic. All 3. So, where do we start? I could just go. See ya. See ya. There we go. 1 enemy. And then I'll just poison you. Strike you. And you're dead. Just minimize the amount of attacks caused on me. Deals 17 damage and costs 1 less energy for each skill played. Let's give that one a go. Let's go with another Smith. 22 damage. All enemies lose 8 strength. Deal 13 damage and 2 less. Finish deal 6. Discard your hand. Next turn attacks. That just becomes 0. I might do that, because that might make it nice and easy for me. I don't have to, I can use more, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right. We got a shop. We've got an elite. Let's see what we can get. Whenever you add a card, gain 15. Discount on all products. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15. That could be pretty good. So I'm going to do that. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison. I might skip that one. I used to kind of go with those all the time, but they're too slow to get everything built up, so we'll leave that. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. 5 regen. I might go with the regen. And I'm going to go with the skill. Right. Boss time. Elite time. So I'm going to use my regen just so I can try and build up some health here. So sleeping at the moment, so we will give deadly poison. Neutralize. 9 damage. Peck. I won't do any more than that for now. Okay. Discard your hand and next turn attack. So I'm going to go with my attacks in this one, and I'm going to discard them. Hopefully I'll get some more powerful attacks next. Okay. One less for each skill played. So I'm going to use a block. So we can either do 34 damage or apply 10 poison. I mean, that damage is pretty good. And deal 14 damage, deals 2 less. I mean, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Then I'm going to go with that. Take the damage. Ooh, that was nasty. 8 damage in 1 week. And we've got 9, 18. So I think, yeah, we're pretty much done here. No potion. At the end of each turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Okay. 3 Shivs, 6 damage, apply 3 poison. Let's do that one. I'm going to probably go with a rest here now, because we got a boss. Let's have a look. Okay. Reindeer creature. I don't think this fight is too bad. I think it should be quite a straightforward one, dare I say. Now then. Let's see. Yep, poison works, so that's fine. So let's go with all of the attacks that I have. Won't use that one. Can't use that one. Discard, and hopefully we'll get some nice strong attacks next time round. Right, 18 attack. So I've got skill cards and power cards. So let's go with a random skill card first. Whenever you draw a card, apply 3 poison. I mean, that to me feels like a no-brainer. Power potion. Whenever an attack deals on... whenever you draw a card during a team, deal 2 damage or gain 2 dexterity. Let's go with that one. Alright, so we're going to get 18 attack. So let's do some block. That one. So we've got 2. I mean, that's fine. We can apply the poison. 18 damage. 26 damage. Take a little bit of attack, but that's fine. So now they're going to do 20 damage to me, so let's neutralize. Let's defend. I'm going to put some poison on. Take a little bit of damage. Damage is getting a bit higher. That's fine. So we'll do some block. More okay, we'll attack. Discard, and then we'll get hopefully some decent attacks next time. Now a bit dizzy. Okay, what have we got? 34 damage. So we can use a skill card, which will bring that down, but then that's just a waste. I might as well. I'm just going to go with the big attack. The poison's kind of doing nice work. Whenever you draw a card, right, what's going on here? Can only play 1 card. Any damage in 1 way, I'm just going to go with a block. Right, so we're back in charge again. Damage, damage, damage. Nearly there. What are we going to do? Use that skill. It'll discard all of my hand as well. I don't think it's really a death this time round, but I'll just use that one. Use that. Now next time round, oh there we go, poison and dead. Perfect. We're doing better than last time round. Shivs now hit all enemies and 4 shivs. That's pretty good, isn't it? Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this for each enemy killed. It's a nice one. Okay, the Hive, and we've got the worst boss, or in my opinion, the worst boss I think of the game. I've not actually gotten past the first claw launch by this beast, so I'm not envisaging much in the way of getting beyond this floor now. Never know. Lots of elites again towards the top. Question marks in abundance in the middle. So I might go for a bit of a middle run. See what happens. First up, let's get a nice perk. Obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Ooh. Obtain Wraith Form. Very intangible. And at the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Isn't that great? Gain 3 intangible at the start of your turn. So that reduces all damage taken and HP loss. It's just one more card. I don't really want more cards. There we go. I'm taking a gamble. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. There we go. Block and poison upgraded. Raise your max HP by 10. And every time you play 3 attacks, gain 1 dexterity. Improves my block. Thank you. Right, let's go for the middle route. Right, Mantis. Let's see what you're going to bring. So they are going to attack me. So we'll do a bit of block. Couple of poisons. Yeah. Couple of poisons. A little bit of damage. Okay. Deal 10 damage to all enemies and repeat for each enemy killed. So I'm not getting attacked here. So I'm going to go with poison. I haven't really got anything. Just have to deal 10 damage. There's not really a lot else. That's okay. Fluttus is probably going to be taking less damage based on my standard attacks, but we'll see. 3 damage in 1 week. I mean, to be honest, it's mostly poison, so should... Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Knocked him out. Brilliant. Well, that worked in my favour. I'll have my card back. Let's move on. Dexterity, 6 damage and 3 poison. Let's go to the shop and see if I can remove any curses or useless bits. So the curses are pretty much stuck. I'm going to get rid of one of my strikes. I think with all the good ones, I don't really need it. Okay, let's get out of here. Another mystery. Chunky boss with very sus looking chains. Gain 100 gold to return the key, or fight to keep the key. I mean, I don't really know what the key is right now. I'm sure it's very important. But knowing I'm not going to make it to the crab. Ugh. But then it sounds like I'm going to keep it. I'm going to fight this bad boy. Bring it on. Okay. Let's get some block in. Get rid of my pack. Get another block in. Pinpoint is now at 1, so I'm just going to go straight in now with that. At least mostly block that attack. Right, so they've got 6 shield. They're not doing an attack this time around, so I think now is probably a good time to just pump them full of poison. So 2 of that, 1 of that. There we go. So pumping strength up. It's a pretty damaging looking attack there, crikey. We'll do that. 13 times 2. I've got no blocks, which is irritating. Discard your hand, next turn double. Can't really do a lot other than I'll just do that. I'll do that. Discard my hand. And hopefully get some good attacks next time. Because I don't think I can keep taking attacks like that. Especially if they're increasing the strength again by the looks of it. Right. 1 strike. 1 finisher. Yeah, there we go. Thank Jeebus. So we've got the key still. Gain 4 block. No, I'll skip that one. Right, I'm going to keep kind of going up this way. Little buggerbees. No, I didn't realise it would end up stuck there. Oh well, that's fine. So this one might come in handy on this. If we can take an enemy down to such a level and use that, then we might actually deal 17 damage. I need at least 1. Yeah, so I might not be able to do as much as I want. Deal 9 damage. Use a block. No, 17 damage isn't enough to use the Equine Slashing, so I won't have any energy to use, so I'll just do the damage with that anyway. Go with you. There we go. Let's take some attacks. Right. Put a card in your hand. So we'll neutralize you. Use a block. Strike on you. 11 damage because you're probably going to attack me next time. We'll do that. Whether that'll allow me power-ups next time on my attacks, we'll see now. Because I didn't really discard many attacks or cards. And I haven't really got many attacks anyway. Right, get rid of some of their strength. Use a defend. 12 damage. Oh yeah, let's use poison on you because that gets rid of you. Okay. In a better place at least. So we'll defend, poison you. And that one is dead. 9. I'll poison you. Give myself some defense. Hopefully a couple of gentle smacks here, or I'll just go all out. There we go. Done. Ten block, 10 damage. Could be quite nice. Alright, what we got? Let's get some heal. Mystery. Deal 10 damage and 2 vulnerable. Or 3 damage 4 times to all enemies. We'll go with that one. We've got chests. So we've got mystery chest, enemy, enemy, or we can go enemy, chest. I mean, it's the same thing. So let's go with the mystery one again. Random power, or random 0 card. Shiv deal 4 additional. I haven't got a Shiv. So a bit of a wasted one, that. Chest. Every 3 turns gain energy, so that is going to be useful at least. Right, we've got a big moth grub creature. 1 of 3 colourless cards to play. We'll keep that for now. So let's neutralise you. Still going to attack for 6. Can deal 10 damage and apply 2 vulnerable. We'll do that for now. Give myself some block. I think I get a block. What was the one? Attacks gain dexterity. Skills. 1 block for each card in your deck. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just going to do that. It's got a shield around him, so I'm going to do 9 damage and poison, at least. And put a bit of poison through. Protected from that. Next up, he's going for shield, so I'm just going to go with poison again. 6 damage and 3 poison. Poison. And we'll go 9 damage there as well. Right, 14 shield, 19 attack. Gain 8 block, 10 damage. Blinking key. Let's go with that one. Um... 2 damage 3 times, 9 damage, and a finisher. We'll go with that one, and that one. So we're going to take 9, that's fine. Okay. Lose strength. I can't really do much, I don't want to lose much more of my health, so I'm just going to keep myself protected for now. Poison will do its work. So he's going to shield up again, so I might just do some more poison. And some more poison. Bit of damage. And discard. In case I need some strength to finish things off, but I think this will be it. Let's go for some obligatory random attacks. There we go. We'll skip that. I'm going to go this way. Just so I can get to that fire. There is an elite there as well. Ugh, these things again. Colourless potion. Deal 15 damage and 5 each unique debuff. 6 damage and choose 1 of 3 cards in your draw pile, or an 8 deal 11 damage to all enemies. I'm going to do that because I just want to get rid of these as quickly as I can. 10 damage and 2 vulnerable. You have 3 damage on 1 week. Use that on you, so you're not going to attack me. We'll use you, 9 damage and 2 vulnerable. Deal 5 damage and 2 less for each other card. Well, we'll get rid of you, so that's 1 dead. So 1 can't attack, 1 is dead. And then all that leaves really is this one here. It's very close to death. But we're going to take the damage, which is a shame. Right, what can we do here then? 6 damage and 3 poison. I mean, really, we want to be getting rid of this one. So the poison can do the work. 6 damage for each attack. Yeah, let's get rid of all of them. Okay, we'll take that. And hopefully we'll have something here to 20 damage. Yeah, well, that'd be it. Okay, there we go. Explosive. 7 damage to all. I'll do that. Right, let's rest because we've got an elite battle now. What we got? A meaty triangle. So he's coming straight in with a 22 attack. And I don't have any blocks. That's a waste of time card. 1 damage, 2 for each. 2 less for each card. So, can we poison you? Yep, we can still poison. We'll use our potion. Nine damage. And then 5 damage. Deal 6 damage. So it's 12. There we go. So we're going to take a bit of a pummel there. So still coming out 16 attack, but all I've really got is blocks, so I'm just going to use that. Apply more poison and just keep myself defended. Right, so they now have 16 shield, 27 attack. Crikey. I'll block what I can. I feel like I should probably just poison and poison. 7 damage. Right, so they're going for strength up and they're going to apply shield, so really I need to do something about this. Not that I've got anything ready to work with. We can give them some pack, we can give them a strike. We can go with the 12 block and 10 damage. And then see if I end up with some good attacks next time round. Enemies lose 6, so we can use 6 damage in 1 week. 20 damage to all enemies, 20 vulnerable. So what have we got? 20, 40. Still not really enough. Yeah. We'll use that one because it adds a bit of vulnerability. Reduce their strength. Go with that one. I'm going to take 15. At least we know the next attack will finish them. Poison's done most of the work there. There we go, we got an epoch discovered. If you end a turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Lovely. Alright. Enemy. Let's see what we can do about this one. Do the usual poison. 10 damage and 2 vulnerable. There we go. So they're coming back at me with 23 damage. So we'll reduce that down. No, this is really bad. I'm actually going to end up losing before I even get to Crab Boss at this point because I can't really do anything. If I attack, I'm going to take Thorns. No. I should have just done a few more attacks to try and do some winning there, but there we go. Didn't even make it to the crab. It was a standard enemy that beat me this time. Big thorny frog. Well, here we go. 2 elites down. 31 floors climbed. We got some discoveries and bits, so, you know, it's not all bad. We tried. There you go, we got an epoch to unlock here. Bit of a story and some new cards. Lovely. Well, that's it. I'm dead. Cue the outro. Thanks for watching. Do the usual things, like, subscribe and all that bizwiz, and I'll catch you next time round for another Slay the Spire 2 climb. Bye!